Mr. Tsumabuki, it hurts so much.
Oh, what a pitiful, pitiful sight. Oh, the humanity, the world, and God are ever so cruel. And you are? I don't recognize you, but judging by your badge, you appear to be a second year. Be wary. This building is cursed. It's been like this since these anomalies began appearing in the academy. My precious students, one after another. Oh. Just what did they do to deserve this? It's madness. It must be a curse, or some form of divine punishment. All we can do is pray.
A curse? Divine punishment? What a load of bull. Let's get going, Mr. VP. Sticking around here ain't gonna do us much good.
It hurts. Help me.
Keep it moving.
Hold it right there. Ryotaro, how can you be so...
Dude, you're kinda in our way.
Your friends are suffering right before your eyes. How can you pass them by so callously? Haven't you the heart to care for others?
Friends? I don't even know their names. How are they my friends?
How? What a pity. You were such a good, honest child. How did you become so rotten? What would your late grandfather say if he could see you now?
Not much. He wouldn't care about small-time shit like this. Just leave me alone, Mr. Tsumabuki.
I will not. Your grandfather and I were close friends.
What's that gotta do with me? So, if you're not gonna leave me alone, then what are you gonna do?
I shall pray.
What?
I shall pray for you to find your once kind heart. For your sins to be forgiven. For your continued safety within this accursed school. I shall pray. Even if the only prayers you receive are mine.
What a load of crock. Prayers can't save people.
Wait!
Ryotaro! That bastard! How could he do that to Mr. Tsumabuki?
Hasn't Mr. Tsumabuki suffered enough?
I can't believe he'd hurt an old man. That guy's the lowest of the low.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking. You guys are all sick in more ways than one. There's a staircase further down the hall. We can get to the first floor from there. Let's get going, Mr. VP. Oh, right. Wrong way. Mr. Tsumabuki was a friend of my Gramps. I met him a couple of times when I was a kid. Pretty sure he was the dean of some other academy back then. He was kind of famous as an educator. Think the government even gave him an award or something. My Gramps never shut up about how great he was, and from what I could tell, he was right. But about 5 years ago, Mr. Tsumabuki got sick and quit his old job. Even to the day my Gramps died, he was worried about the guy. I remember it pretty well. Then 2 years ago, Mr. Tsumabuki came out of nowhere and showed up here. He seems different from what I remember, though. Real talk, I think the guy's gone senile. I mean, praying? In the middle of all this? If you've got time to pray, you've got the time to fix the problem yourself. Much better to take action than sit around crying. You'd have to be pretty messed up yourself to put a guy like that on a pedestal. Leaving things up to someone else is the same as ditching your own free will. Without it, what's the point in anything? That's no way to live, if you ask me. Life's about proving your worth, after all. Leaving your mark on the world.
It seems this place... Let's go, Ryotaro. It's looting time. Here I go.
Here I come.
How enticing.
Together as one.
Here I come. How's this?
Activate. How enticing. Activate.
So annoying.
Devour them.
How unfair. So annoying.
Devour them.
How unfair.
Too slow.
So annoying.
Too slow. Vengeance.
How
Too slow. Vengeance.
Together as one.
Here I come.
How enticing.
Here I come. You take this one.
Very well.
You're good at this, Ryotaro.
Just another step up the ladder.
not right.
It's dangerous past here.
Step inside and you're home free.
Right over here. Right over... You're different. You aren't messed up. You aren't poor and pathetic. Like us. Must be nice. I envy you. Please. Put us out of our misery. Right over here. Right over here.
Step in. You. I'm right. Hurry up and it.
Hey you! Did you wander into the mist by accident? It's dangerous past here. You should turn back. To keep you from going any further. To get you to save us.
Save you, huh? Right.
It's dangerous past... Hey you! Did you want... It's dangerous past... Huh? I'm not lying. Huh? I told you I wasn't lying, didn't I? Persistent, aren't you? I already said I wasn't lying. Cut the crap already. You are so infuriating! This is annoying as hell. I feel like I'm gonna lose it even more! Should have just listened and gone to the science lab. Should have just gone insane like us.
That rock over there, one of those ideal things you were talking about? Looks like a piece of cheap jewelry. No wonder they break so easily. I've got a wish I need to fulfill. And I want to prove my worth, too. Gotta have power to do both. That's why I made a pact with the Monarch of Gluttony. It's not that complicated. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I haven't had a dream about Yoru since the anomaly started either. You've met her, right, Mr. VP? Kurama mentioned having a similar dream himself. You guys talked? She did all the talking for me. Told me about the other world, monarchs, authorities. Didn't let me get a word in. Guess the dream's different for each pack bearer. All right, let's get to work. This stuff is my magic gear, right? The Monarch of Gluttony gave me the rundown. Yeah. You surprised? They're pretty rare in Japan. Don't worry about my aim, though. My gramps beat the basics into my head. I won't screw anything up.
Let's go, Ryotaro.
It's meeting time.
Here I go. Together as one.
Here I come.
How enticing.
How's this?
How enticing. It's in your hands.
Leave it to me. Clear out!
How enticing. It's in your hands. Very well. Deploy.
I demand more. Wanna play?
Fruitless.
How mundane.
So this is madness.
How enticing. Deploy.
So this is madness. Clear out!
Here I come. You take this one.
Acknowledged. deployed. It's in your hands.
I can do this.
Face judgment!
You're good at this, Ryotaro. Just another step up the ladder.
Vexatious, enviable, hateful, detestable. Their unmerited joy, their undeserved peace, their unearned smiles. It was I who brought smiles to their faces. It was I who brought joy to their lives, even though it was I who deserved it most. Why is it I who suffer so? Why is it I who wallows in anguish? They are unworthy, yet happy, while I am worthy, yet miserable. This world is unjust. This must be a mistake. If I must remain in misery, then they should be even more miserable than I. Oh, the vexation.
The hell was that? Must be one jealous will. Probably means the sin is envy, huh? What a lame-ass pack-bearer. I'd never see eye to eye with someone like that. Yo.
What? Ryotaro?
Been a while, Prez.
Well, Vice President, I see you're letting in just about anybody now.
Hey, what the hell is this? I thought you guys were the true student council. This place is a dump.
So this is that Ryotaro, huh? He's practically an academy legend. Partially because he's one of the heirs to the Date group. And because he brought in a nude model for art class. And because he got separated during a field trip and ended up touring all of Japan before returning. And because the Academy added multiple pages to the school handbook specifically because of him. He's made quite a name for himself. During the last school entrance ceremony, he vanished abroad for an entire year. He didn't even tell his family. He only just got back. That gap year he took is the reason he's in your grade. But he should actually be in Nozomi's.
Yes, he should. His disappearance sent the entire academy into an uproar. So, Ryotaro, why have you come to the TSC?
Me and Mr. VP are partners now. Just until we take down this pesky little pack bearer. That's all.
Excuse me? How do you know about the Pact Bearers in the first place?
The because I'm the pack bearer of gluttony. Duh.
You? A pact bearer? I think I need to sit down.
So your current comrade is a derelict drifter of a delinquent, hmm?
Where's that voice coming from?
You've given another pact bearer your clearance. It should be no trouble to make my appearance. Such a feisty, fearless fellow. Look upon me, for I am Vanitas, a mighty being born of the abyss. And you, human, are irresistibly interesting. Intriguing, in fact. Devote yourself dutifully to my dominion, and I may be fain to furnish a few favors.
This a stuffed animal or something? No, wait. Is this thing a demon? Not like I care either way. The only will I follow is my own.
Yeah. It would seem, VP, that you have quite a knack for bringing these utterly deranged people back.
Huh. This little guy's pretty damn fluffy. What is this, Rex fur? That's some swanky shit.
Hey, stop! Be gentle with Mr. Bunny! You're going to stretch his ears out!
Ryotaro, humor me for a moment. Has the Vice President explained how dangerous using your authority can be?
Yeah. And? So what?
So what? It's capable of distorting the very fabric of our reality, that's what.
It can't be that big a deal. I mean, it's nothing compared to a weapon of mass destruction. I ain't planning on giving it up for anything. And I ain't gonna let you guys take me out either. I've got plans for this power. We're teaming up because it's convenient. But if any of you get in my way after this, we just might end up on opposite sides.
You just go straight home after... Ryotaro's kind of an oddball, but I don't think he's a bad guy. Nozomi still won't let her guard down around him, though. No surprise there. By the way, I heard that Dr. Shironeko is at the second-year building. You've already met her, right? Wasn't she the greatest? Right? She's cute and pretty and so nice. How nice, you ask? Well, she's been at her position for 3 years now. She's always looking out for Dr. Kakeru. Plus, she's the only one who never loses her patience with him. She's a real saint.
Yo, Four Eyes. I hear you're a pack bearer too.
Affirmative. I am the pact bearer of Sloth. But that aside, it is rude to address one by appearance upon meeting. You should call me by my name, Kokoro Sarugadai.
All right. Sarugadai it is then. Name's Ryotaro Date, pact bearer of gluttony. Good to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well, Date.
Huh? Date? You're a first year, right?
That should be evident from the color of my ribbon, yes.
Yeah, thought so.
What is it, Date? Is something bothering you?
Nah. Just not used to being called that by anyone younger than me.
You referred to me by my surname. I am simply responding in kind. Should I not have done so?
Do whatever you want.
Very well. But should you ever dislike the way I address you, you need only say so. I can always give you a nickname. Big D, or Little Rio, for instance.
Thanks. But hard pass.
Pity. Ryotaro it is then. Incidentally, as you are the pact bearer of gluttony, does that imply your authority is related to food?
Nah. My ability's called Hostile Takeover. It lets me steal other people's power for my own. That way, I can gorge myself on as much power as I can handle. Perfect fit for gluttony, am I right?
I see. How very impressive.
Doesn't sound all that convincing when you're sighing up a storm. What are you so bummed about?
Yakisoba bread.
Huh?
I expected that if your ability were food-related, you might be able to procure some for me.
Hey, Mr. VP. This chick playing with a full deck, or...?
Precisely. I am both safe and secure.
That's not exactly what I meant.
So you're the infamous Ryotaro Date.
Infamous?
Even us middle schoolers know about how much of a completely hopeless problem child you are. I always figured that if the rumors were true, that made you vermin infesting our academy. But now that I know you're the pact bearer of gluttony, well, it's even worse than I thought. Hostile takeover is more of a plague than a power. It even sounds like an invasive species. You're no better than a maggot.
Pretty sharp tongue you got there. You know Shinya Yuta, right? The dean and Mr. Yugo's kid?
Adopted kid would be more accurate.
Adopted or not, you're still their kid, right?
I guess. But that doesn't mean I'm going to just go around parading the fact. I don't have the guts to do something like that to them.
Who's the problem child now?
What?
If I'm a plague of maggots, doesn't that make you a little roach? All you do is talk crap on yourself while you roll around in the gutters.
Are you trying to pick a fight with me?
You're the one who started it.
What's so wrong about calling a maggot? Self-righteous pact bearers like you shouldn't even exist in the first place. You know, if you want me to shatter your ideals first, I can.
Bring it on, you little shit stain. It'll just end with you crying home to mommy.
Hey! Come on, guys! No fighting! Don't just stand there and watch! Do something about this! What?
Huh. Insect?
Fighting?
Fights like those are only held between opponents of the same weight class. Or the same brain mass in this case. If the two of you are insects, I'd say the shoe fits perfectly.
Same brain mass?
Me? And this moron?
Yeah, I'm done with this.
As am I.
Nice one, Vice President. That definitely cut deep. I guess you might say, you squash them like bugs.
So, I heard from Madame Prez that you got amnesia. Does losing your memory change your personality too? Right. Guess there's no point in asking if you wouldn't remember. But speaking of personality changes, Mr. Tsumabuki was a normal old man before. What could have made him change so much? I wouldn't want to end up like him when I get old, all shriveled and spineless.
Of the information humans analyze, they say 80% is derived from the eyes. I'll reveal the desires with which you concur by testing what colors and shapes you prefer. Question 1. Which entity would you select from these two, if both claim they'll make all your wishes come true? Question 2. Designate the dragon you deem most desirable. Question 3. Would you prefer Hera, austere and spruce, or moon goddess Artemis, daughter of Zeus? Question 4. On one person's mind is a mathematics test, the other a dream from their last night's rest. From out of these two, which does it seem is the one remembering their dream? Question 5. You catch your partner cheating on you. In what way would you look at the two? Question 6. You go to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Which set of food do you put on your tray? Question 7. Pick the picture you prefer. Question 8. You're instructed in art class to draw up a tree. Which one is closer to your mental imagery? These questions were drafted with envy in mind, but it seems that is not where your wants are aligned. Your desire for pride, though, is substantially high, so perhaps self-assertion is where your thoughts lie. It may be your high self-esteem grants reprieve from taking much stock in what others achieve, but envying others and jealous desire can just as well stoke one's inner fire. Your innate need for growth and self-affirmation would make such a fire its own compensation. What desires you follow are all up to you. Be true to your ego, as you already do.
Yo.
Hey, Dr. Kakeru. Damn, that's one messy desk. Dr. Neko was complaining about it earlier, but this is way worse than what I was thinking.
Oh, Ryotaro.
What?
This desk is as clean as ever right now.
And you're proud of that, old man?
That's young man to you. Hey, Vice Prez, how'd you manage to back this character? I hate to break it to you, but even I can't cure a total lack of direction. Wait, you don't know how bad it is? Oh, right. You've got memory loss. Probably better that way in this case.
Hey, I'm trying to be nice and polite over here. Why you gotta come at me like that? I never get lost.
Wait, you never noticed?
Noticed what? I'm just stating facts. Yeah, maybe I take some detours, but I always get where I'm going. Eventually.
Detours. So that time you vanished during that field trip was just one big month-long detour? When you finally returned to the academy, you brought a whole truckload of souvenirs with you. Literally.
Man, that takes me back. I think I got the teacher some Ryukyuan pottery.
Pottery? All you gave me was a creepy wooden doll.
That's a Nipopo. I got it when I stopped by Hokkaido on the way back from the school camping trip. Man, good memories. Hitchhiking, meeting different people wherever I went. It helped me learn that it's possible to get by, even if you're flat broke.
You're a good kid, Vice Prez. And good kids don't want to grow up like him. Got it? So, why are you two running around together?
You already know about the other world and pack bears and shit, right? I'm the pack bearer of gluttony. Don't get me wrong. I don't really see eye to eye with these TSC people. But the pack bear in the second-year building is a real piece of work. Until that clears up, we're in a ceasefire.
The second-year building? Isn't Dr. Shironeko there? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Running around, healthy as ever.
That's good to hear. Make sure Dr. Shironeko stays safe, all right? That goes for both of you. I can't slack off if she never comes back.
How'd you manage to trick the Academy into hiring a sleazebag like you to take care of us?
Don't worry about it. I'm the kind of guy who knows when and where to be. I can handle things just fine if I put my mind to it.
Oh yeah? I'll believe that when I see it.
Maybe you will someday. Anyway, I take it you're here for a checkup. 2 guys, huh? Nah. I'll still do my job. Never would have guessed the pack bear. You seem kind of pale. You're good to go. Here's some medicine. Take it. Don't push yourself too hard now.
What do you do on your days?
Let's go, Ryotaro. It's looting time. Here I go. Together as one.
Here I come. How's this?
Deploy! How enticing. Activate!
Die already!
Vengeance!
Crystal clear.
Get ready. Checkmate.
Here I come. How's this?
Deploy! How enticing. It's in your hands.
Leave it to me. Clear out!
Analyzing.
Get ready. Face judgment! You're good at this, Ryotaro.
Just another step up the ladder.
Let's go, Ryotaro. It's looting time. Here I go. Together as one.
Here I come.
How enticing.
How's this?
How enticing. Rise! Deploy!
Tempting. Spare no effort.
Vengeance! Too slow.
Kill. Kill.
Too slow.
Here I go.
Clear out!
Here I come.
Checkmate. How enticing. How enticing. Checkmate.
Here I come. You take this one.
Very well. Deploy!
You're good at this, Ryotaro. Just another step up the ladder. You seem...
You're good to go. Don't push yourself.